Good evening, dear Aide Rangel Duran. Welcome to the performance of your task number 6 webinar. My name is Duyan Cardona, and today I will be the teacher in charge of this presentation. In this moment, we are in company of Adriana Natalia Peña, Caterine Carpio Sidedor, and Paola Andrea Ortiz, who will be participating as the audience for your performance, okay? I would like to ask you, Aide, do you have any questions about the activity? Is clear enough for you?
No, teacher, it's clear for me.
Okay, so remember that you have 8 minutes for your presentation. I will be controlling the time, okay? So you have 1 minute. You can start now.
Okay. Hello, my name is Aider Angel Duran. Today I'm going to talk about the topic is the influence of social networks in today's society. The course is English 7, English Conversation. My group is 28. Okay, let's start with the presentations. Okay, the introduction. Social media has transformed our society, changing the way we communicate, share information, and relate to each other. They have had an impact on communications, access to information, public opinion, and connection and community culture and body image as well as privacy and security. Okay, let's continue with my presentations. Communication and internship relations. Social media has transformed the way we communicate and build interpersonal relationships, allowing us to connection or to connect with people in all over the world quickly and easily. Um, they have also opened up new opportunities to meet new people and make professional connection. Also, however, they are con- concerned about the superficiality of social media communication and how it can contribute to a sense of insulation and loneliness in some people. Also, communication through social media is often limited to quickly and superficial um, interactions, which can make it difficult to develop a meaningful and genuine relationship. Um, and finally, the, the constant bombardment of information and social impression of our deaths, platforms can create a sense of insolution and loneliness for some people as idealized version of others like are often often presented. Okay, now impact of mental health. In actually, social media has also been the subject of concern about its impact of mental health. Some studies suggest that exercise use of social media may contribute to anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. And finally, social networking may encourage social comparison and competition, which can hurt self-esteem and body image. It is important to address the use and promote healthy. It's important the social media. The above is a problem that it is currently efficiently many people. Okay, now let's continue with economic and adversity. Okay, in this case, the social media has transformed the economic and adversity. Okay, according to the studies, companies can reach wider and more target audience through social media adversity, which has led to to an increase in digital adversity. Also, there are also, however, there are also concerns about the privacy and the security use or data on social networks. In different communities, our use must be aware of this use and they step of proctor their personal information. Okay, the other is impact of social networks on family. Today, or in actually is very common. See the person, everyone with your cell phone in whatever place. For example, less communication, interesting, or interest for in posting photos and getting a lot of likes. This is an or in actually is very special for different person or different people. Other factor is no personal communication, but there are interests in talking to other person. And finally, no family sharing. Today is very common. Say with the person, no sharing with family, only interested for see your cell phone in Facebook, in YouTube, in Instagram, in in whatever social networks. No, is inactive. Okay. And finally, my conclusion. Finally, it can be said that social media has had a significant impact on today's society. It has transformed the way we communicate, engage in interpersonal relationships, participate in political activism, consume information, and conduct business. Uh, I don't remember, business, sorry. Uh, while there are concerns about how social media can negatively affect our mental health and privacy and data security, it is important to recognize the positive potential and these platforms and work to maximize their benefits while minimizing risks.
Okay, Aide, time is over. You finish?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Aide, very good for your presentation. Now we're going to start with the question answers wrong. I will be the first one. Aide, I would like to ask you, do you think that social network, social media can destroy people's life? and why? Yes, no, and why? Why?
Okay, I think that yes, or because depend of the situations. Many people use the social networks for for your job or for students or the uh, university job, but other person use the social media for destruction the other person. Is depend the situation. I think that is depend the situations.
Thank you, Aide. Adriana, your question for Aide. Go ahead.
What are some positive effects to social networks on society?
Okay. Social networks have several positive effects in society, such as facilitating instant communication, providing access to up to date information and connection people with similar interests. Um, However, it is important to use them responsible to maximize their benefits.
Very good. Thank you, Aide. Now, Paola Andrea, your question for Aide. Please go ahead.
Yes, teacher. What are some of the positive and negative effects of the influence in society media in today's society?
Okay, Paula, according to question, I think that the influence of social media on society has both positive and negative effects. One, on the one hand, they they have access to the information, activities, and business opportunities. However, they can also cause addictions, spring, comprise privacy, and also general society comparison and low self-esteem. These effects depend on individual and individual use and interaction with social networks.
Thank you, Aide. Now, last question from Caterine. Go ahead.
Okay. How had social networks transformed the way we communicate and interact with others?
Okay. According to the questions, in my opinion, I think that the social media has transformed the way we communicate and interact. We can now connect globally and communicate in real time on and share information and share with different people in different place in different occasions. However, there are also changes in privacy in addictions. It is important to use social media in a conscious and balanced way.
Okay, very good. Aide, thank you very much, and thanks to all the assistants that attended to the encounter. Now it's my turn to give you a feedback. Please, I remember that my feedback is 100% respectful, positive, never harmful or destructive. I just want to say that it was a very good presentation. You have a very good fluency. You were empowered of the topic. The slides were aesthetics. Just a short recommendation, a small one. It's not adversity, it's advertising. Advertising. When you are trying to say advertising, is like anuncios. Okay?
Yes.
Advertising is no adversities, advertising. The rest of the presentation was very good. Thank you very much. I would like to ask you, do you have any question or we can finish?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay. So Aide, remember that the recording of this webinar is in the Teams group. Thank you very much for your presentation. I will stop the recording right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.